Create presentations. Creating presentations is important, for example, for periodic doctors' meetings, for preparing for hospital rounds, for training purposes, or documenting a course of treatment. To create a presentation, all the data to be presented or displayed is compiled on the screen in the way in which it is to be presented later. This naturally includes the display grid, the zoom factor, the window level and the comparison images, that is to say, everything that is of significance for the later presentation. The way the image is displayed now is exactly how it will be reproduced later in the presentation. Of course, all display data can be edited at any time using any of the EMR image editing functions. Presentations are stored as a series of standalone images within the study and are identified by the abbreviation PR in the modality column. Only the presentation settings are saved. This hardly takes up any additional storage space. By default, the following presentation lists are configured for organizing presentations in the medical archive: radiology, surgery, and training. These can be customized or expanded upon at any time by our customer service. Therefore, any desired presentation lists are available for different departments or subject areas. If a presentation is not to be assigned to any fixed list, then you also can save a presentation without any list assignment. If the source presentations is selected in the organizer, you can select the lists later in Filter 2 to display these presentations. Let's now prepare a case presentation for tomorrow's radiology review. So, open a study or series from your medical archive that you want to prepare for a presentation. Add a previous image to this view, change the grid, and enlarge a section of the image you particularly want to highlight. Prepare the view so as to match how the pictures are to be presented later. The first drop-down menu allows you to set a date on which the presentation is to be shown. We'll choose tomorrow. You can select any of the next 7 days as the possible presentation date here. This date is recorded as the target date for the presentation. This enables this presentation to later be selected in the organizer by choosing the day, here, tomorrow, in Filter 1. If the presentation is not intended for a specific day, leave the selection as today. You can use the List Assignment drop-down menu in the presentation area to assign your prepared image to the radiology presentation list. To save this as a new presentation, click on the Save New View button in the toolbox, and the presentation will be created within the open study. We'll check to see if the presentation has been saved by selecting the source medical presentations in the EMR organizer with tomorrow as Filter 1 and radiology as Filter 2. All presentations of patients or treatment cases for that day and for the radiology list will now be displayed. Filter 1 can also be used to select past presentations. For saved presentations, a series description will be shown displaying the creator, the assigned lists, and the presentation date.